I'm waiting for someone to drive by to go fishing and just see me sitting here in this boat in the middle of nowhere by myself with no vehicle in sight. They're probably gonna be pretty confused.
This is what heat stroke feels like.
So we were going fishing and piece of crap Chevy, right, look at this.
Oh!
Yeah, love that.
Do we even have service?
You want to check and see if we have service?
Yeah.
Keep the bugs away from me too.
There's a hornet. There's a few of them actually. How's that going?
It's supposed to just be on that right here. I don't even know how that's supposed to stay on there. Can we duct tape?
I can go check. I don't think we have duct tape.
Okay, we're gonna see if we can pop this back on, turn it around, and limp it home. They should ideally, it's my tie rod end, that's what it is. Should ideally be able to pop back onto that ball. Because that's still intact. The pound on it.
Maybe this guy will slow down for a minute. Nope, he at least waved though.
I love how helpful people are. We had one guy fly by us going like 40. Just looked at me when I waved at him. Just ran off. Didn't even slow down. There's people don't even stop. Like
as you're on the ground.
You see someone in the middle of the country wrenching on a truck, like stop and help.
Well, and like we're also on a pretty big like corner right now. Yeah. So it's just like, you think they would have stopped when they saw you laying on the ground under the truck.
Yep. But you know, people are just dicks this time of year. So I actually don't really have any tools in this Suburban, so just got it. But I think we can use this hitch for the hammer actually.
You also got the anchor.
Yeah, that's all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see someone on the side of the road working on something, just ask them if they need a hand or a call. Like, I'm fine, I'm gonna get this figured out, I have people I can call, I am fine. But like sometimes there's people, especially in like this area, where you don't have cell service. Like you can't make a phone call, you can't. There's a lot of people that don't have tools and don't have the knowledge to fix their stuff. Like, I don't know.
Well, like they could have even stopped like, hey, you need anything? Yeah. And we could have said, hey, if you got a hammer, that would be fantastic.
Yeah, or some wire or some rope to tie this up with.
Duct tape.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Been on the phone for like a while.
I do apologize.
Alright, little update for you guys. So tie rod end, since these ones are upside down on here, I can't really just set it on, and so there's not really anything I can do to be able to drive it home and fix it on the spot unless it's able to get new tie rod ends, but town is so far away. But with my liability insurance, I have free roadside, so we've been spending the last hour, since everything is like closed Memorial Day, we're having to talk to like bunch of phone calls and stuff, and it's been a headache for like the last hour and wasn't working, so I just finally said screw it, just called the towing company and gonna have them come out and tow me. I'll pay them, and then I'll just bring the bill into the insurance place and get it covered. So yeah, now we're just waiting. We kind of wasted an hour of time, which kind of sucks, but we're just gonna unhook the boat, get towed back, because my house is probably only 6 miles from here. So get her unhooked, and then once I get this towed back, drive something else out here, hook up the boat. If there's enough time, we might still hit the lake for a little bit. If there's not, then that'll suck, but whatever. Well, I'm just holding down the fort here. Probably be chilling here for like a half hour on this dirt road in the middle of nowhere. Bugs are mauling me right now. Got some pretty gnarly bites already. Murray, what the plan is Murray's gonna show them how to get over to my house, and then they're gonna drop the bourbon off. And then I gotta wait for her to come back here with a different vehicle with the hitch, and then we can hook up the boat. If there's still enough time, which we should. Let me look at the clock actually. It's 5:50. Should probably be back here like 6:30. We actually still could probably throw the boat in and actually get some fishing in. But man, what a freaking headache. We just decided like, hey, we'll go out fishing a little earlier today, you know? So we can have some time, get off the lake maybe a little early before sunset, because normally we fish till it's like dark and then the night's over. But we were gonna come back off a little earlier, just fish around for some fun, for some bass, and then gonna go back and get some wedding stuff ready and do some planning, some stuff we wanted to get done on Memorial Day here. Yeah, of course this happened now instead. So I already know, I'm calling it. There's gonna be comments of people commenting saying, oh, why didn't you just fix it yourself? Why'd you call it tow truck? Blah, 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 blah. You're not a real truck person if you didn't fix your own truck on the side of the road. Whoop-de-doo. Well, the thing is we are probably 40 minutes from the nearest parts store, and it's also 6 o'clock on Memorial Day, so all parts stores are closed. So yeah, I wouldn't even be able to get the tie rod, because I need a new tie rod. There's no fixing that. The tie rod that came apart, especially when it's those style where you can't put it on top. It's got to go up from the bottom. There's no fixing that unless I have a new tie rod. So yeah, sure, we probably could have someone come pick us up. Could have ran into a parts store if it was any other day besides Memorial Day in this time. Could have fixed it myself on the side of the road. Yeah, but not at this time, not on Memorial Day, not this far out from town. And with my insurance, I have free roadside, so I should be able to pay it and then send the bill into my insurance company and get it paid for. So it was free, not like I had to pay anything. And the reason I had the tow truck come instead of somebody else to pull me is because, again, tie rod, I have no steering, so trying to pull that back home even 6-7 miles like it is would have been a headache, because I wouldn't have been able to steer and keep it straight, so it would have just been dangerous. So with the free towing, figured why not. It's the first time I've ever used it. I think the only other time I've ever actually gotten towed from a tow truck was when I hit that side rail on the bridge like 3 years ago going 65 and bent my frame, and there was no driving, and I was in the middle of a busy highway and the cops came and they called tow truck. Like, that's the only other time I've actually used a tow truck. My buddies and I've gotten my Ford towed home with a chain quite a few times. We've loaded up on a trailer quite a few times. I've fixed stuff on the road quite a few times, and in the trails quite a few times. So I'm not just some guy that calls a tow truck whenever something's wrong. I just want to put that out there, because I know I'm going to be getting, even though I said this, I'm still going to be getting those comments. So whatever. Yeah, if you guys want to pull a tie rod out of your asshole and fix your tie rod on the side of the road, you can go ahead, but this is what I did. I'm waiting for someone to drive by to go fishing and just see me sitting here in this boat in the middle of nowhere by myself with no vehicle in sight. They're probably gonna be pretty confused. Which I said earlier, about how no one was stopping, everyone's being jerks. So I do have to say this. After I actually filmed this spot and those people did pass me and not stopped and flew by, we actually had a really cool guy stop. I guess he said he works for the DNR. He offered to help us fix it until he saw what the problem was, and he's like, yeah, I can't help you there, but he offered to even tow our boat back if we needed to, and said if there's anything you do to help, let him know. And we had another guy that lives down here come by in a four-wheeler and talk to us and stuff too. So we did have, there are still some good people out there. We did have a couple people stop, make sure we're okay, and make sure we got help on the way and everything like that. So there are still some good people out there. There seems like they're a lot more spread out nowadays, and there's a lot fewer of them nowadays, but there still are some nice people out there. Well, I'm out here, I guess I might as well rig up some rods here, I guess. Hog box. I think she just wanted to go with the classic green with the white yellow belly, so probably tie one of them up. Well, there we go. Well, most of you guys probably don't care about any of this fishing stuff, but since it is up north outdoors, I think I can include it. So, since I'm waiting anyway, I'll show you what I got rigged up in all my rods. So I've got a few, I don't have all my rods out here, I got a few. I guess I'll just go from here, right here. This is a G Loomis rod. I used to be a big St. Croix guy, but last year I've kind of started switching over to G Loomis because I think for the price they are far superior, and they're just very extremely sensitive rods. I've got a flipping jig on there. Oops. Got a flipping jig on there with a craw. I think that's a dirty jig. I think it's half ounce, 3/8 or half ounce. It's kind of a heavier guy actually. I should probably downsize. Right here is just a St. Croix Bass X. This is kind of my cheaper rod and reel. Got a Shimano Corrado on there. That's the frog I just tied on. Boop. I got a brown frog on that one. I can go through this stuff more if you guys want to. This is very simple because I know a lot of you guys are into this. Then I got another G Loomis here with a swim jig. Probably not really gonna throw that much today, but we'll see. Well, it's been 45 minutes. I got a chatterbait tied on, organized some tackle. I just got off the phone with Murray. She said she's supposed to be here, and I think she's like 5 minutes away. So it's like 6:30. So we actually still have time to hit the lake. So probably gonna hook up the boat, go do a little bit of fishing, and hopefully we have no boat problems. That'd just be the icing on the cake right there, wouldn't it? Hopefully we can catch some fish to make up for this. If we have a good night of fishing, we can slap some bass, especially if we can get some bass on topwater. Haven't done that yet this year. It'll make it all worth it. The tie rod ends won't be a hard, that's an easy fix too. That's the thing that sucks. Like if parts stores are open and I had a ride, could have fixed it up really easy, but tomorrow or the next day, get a couple new tie rods, just replace them all. Be a pretty easy fix, won't take long, so be a future video. Right there. Is it? Yes, it is. Murray coming to the rescue. Yeah. She's just jamming too. We got a foreign car coming to the rescue. I'm alive. Actually, not one person drove by after you left.
Really?
Yeah.
I put in the plug. He's gonna, tow truck driver's gonna go check out the channel.
Really?
Yeah, his name is Sean. Hey.
Uh-oh. Hopefully he doesn't see the last video.
Ready to go fishing? Grab your sweatpants. I got my sweatpants. I got a hoodie for each of us.
Sweet. I got another frog tied on, another lure tied on. I organized some tackle. Yeah. Been 45 minutes about. Yeah, I'm ready. Finally. Well, we only ended up getting a couple fish. We weren't out long. Normally we'd stay out till dark, but Murray's got work tomorrow, and I have got work tomorrow actually, and we still got some stuff to do tonight. about 8:30, 8:15, 8:30. I gotta look. Yeah, definitely kind of a pretty crazy day today. Got a lot of work to do now this week, but that's okay. It's been culling here. Ray's already shacked up in the 4Runner. Yeah, I think I'm gonna finish loading this thing up and we're gonna head it home. So these bugs are starting to come out now. Yeah, it's been calling up North Outdoors. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm not a big fan of Chevys already. You guys knew that, and I haven't had a very good first experience with a Chevy so far. So let me know what some of you guys' bad breakdown experiences have been. I'm curious to hear some of your stories. Maybe we could even read some of them on the channel. Let me know in the comments below. God bless, guys. God is good. I'm actually filming this on Memorial Day, so just remember, if you're from America, remember, there's a lot of people that die for your freedom.
This is a really bad idea.
I saw this old ride listed for sale, 10 years old, it looked like hell. All my friends said don't, I replied, oh Lord. It's an F-150 on bed full. It stores my tools, can haul a load, but it drinks up gas and now I'm broke. I jacked it up, put on lip kit, off-road tires and B-locks on. Dude, it's got a little attitude, ain't it grand? It does the mud as well as the sand, it defines me who I am. It's more than practical, it's a statement. If you ever think I'll sell it, good luck. American made, and it's my truck. Before I was just another guy, look at me now, I'm way up high. Might look like I have it just for show, cause it'll dust up when it dirt road. I jacked it up, put on lip kit, off-road tires with B-locks on. Dude, it's got a little attitude, ain't it grand? It does the mud as well as the sand. It defines me who I am. It's more than practical, it's a statement. If you ever think I'll sell it, good luck. American made, and it's my truck. Up gas and now I'm broke. Well, I jacked it up, put on lift kit, off-road tires and B-locks on. Dude, it's got